Welcome everybody to another MBW champion playing Sudoku. So today we are going to be playing some Foggy Quads because we all have our quads right here. We're ready to solve some puzzle. Awkward beginning. All right, let's do this. All right, so if you guys don't know the drill, every other week I'd be posting these videos where I play along blind a puzzle, which is usually Sudoku related. This one is Sudoku related, and it has different rule sets and stuff like that, so it's kind of like a cool little puzzle and stuff. I'm a really big fan of like the Fog of War. If you ever played like Advance Wars or Fire Emblem, for example, that kind of rule set is fantastic in my opinion. So I usually pick those puzzles if I see one. So this one right here, I'll go ahead and read the rules really quick. It's normal Sudoku rules apply, which I'll just start the puzzle, which basically is in a row, there's the digits 1 through 9 do not repeat. In the column 1 through 9 do not repeat, and also every grid is 1 through 9 digits and does not repeat. That's normal Sudoku, but now we only have 4 positions where we have the non-Fog of War, where we can actually see what's there. It says, placing a correct digit in the grid will clear any fog in the surrounding cell. So let's say, for example, we knew what this one was. That means if we would place the right number in here, all these would be revealed. So I don't want to accidentally, try to guess or anything like that, because if I guess and it doesn't reveal anything, then I know, oh, it's not a 1. But if I put like a, randomly put a 2 and then it reveals it, then I'm like, oh, but that's cheating. I want to kind of go through the puzzle regular, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't suggest you guys do that either. So digits along a blue region sum line have an equal sum within each 3x3 box the line passes through. The region sum lines do not branch. Okay, yeah, and that's the only thing with the blue. So it's kind of hard to show, and since everything's fogged out. But if say for example, because we've done this puzzle, this rule set before with the lines. So this blue line, let's just say that the blue line does this. All right. If the blue line does this, what it's saying is anytime it passes a region, so these dark lines are basically each 9x9 or like 3x3 grid basically. What it's saying is these two is going to be equal to the sum of these 3. That's equal to these 2. That's equal to these 2. Basically, anytime it goes through a grid, that's when it stops. It says it doesn't branch, so there's not going to be a line that does this, for example, or basically it's saying like, oh, this is going to be equal to this and this. Nope, because it has to be one single line. Okay, so the sums will equal each other. Each quadruple clue is a white circle containing 4 digits. So we've done this rule set before too. So this circle right here, this 4, is showing or is saying there is a 4 in here. So let's just say that this was like a 1, 2, 3, 4. What it's saying is in any order, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. If it said, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I explained that. Or, if it's a 5, 8, 7, 4, just means in that, because it's pointing to that center, just somewhere around here, there's going to be a 4 or a 7, whatever. Okay. These 4 digits must appear once in a 4 in the 4 surrounding cells. Yeah, that's what I explained. Okay. The digits in each quadruple clue, white circle, are in ascending order from left to right, top to bottom. What the hell does that mean? Okay, wait, let me read that again. The digits in each quadruple clues, white circle, are in ascending order. Okay. Because we know that this circle right here is going to have all 4 digits. Like once it's revealed, you'll see that it has all 4 digits. What it's saying is it's going to be in ascending order. So, I mean, you know, sorry if I'm already starting the puzzle, but basically, like, since this is a 3 right here, we would know that these two have to be less than that because it has to be in ascending order. Like, it would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be 8, 7, 3 because that's not ascending order. This, since it's showing the 3 right here, that means this has to be lower than this, and then that has to be lower than that. So that's basically what that's showing. If this was an 8, for example, then we would know that this can be like, you know, oh, this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6, because then this would have to be the 7. And then we would know that this would be the 9, because if this was 8, then this would be 9, because there's only 1 digit that's higher than it. So anyways, that's kind of how that clue works. And I think that's all the clues. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, since I already kind of started a little bit when I was explaining the rule. But the link is in the description, so if you want to play along or stop the video, finish it, and then watch my playthrough, then do it. It's free. It's a free world. It's a free country, I guess I should say. It's not a free world. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So I'm going to mark these really quick. I'm going to mark these as like blue lines, just so that we know that this is coming out somewhere. Since we know, just like I was saying, if this is 3, that means this has to be 1, 2. So we know that at least in here, there's going to be a 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, and 3 are here somewhere. In other words. Same thing right here. There's a 3 right here, so 1, 2, 3. So we know that there's no 1, 2, 3s here. I don't think that reveals anything yet. But the 4 is interesting because since the 4s are on this right here, and again, it's ascending order, so this is lower than this, then lower than this, blah, blah, or blah, 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 you know. Since 4 is the highest that this could be, that means the highest that this clue could be is 3, and this clue could be is 2, and this clue is 1. So we know that this is actually, these have to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 in this four boxes right here, this 2 by 2. Just trying to figure out, I think I know where this is going, because this is going to be the same. Okay. I think I know where this is going, because let's just say, since we know that the 1s have to be here and the 1s have to be here, that means the 1 has to be here, right? Same thing as 2. Since the 2 has to be there, that means there's a 2 here. The 3, so that means the 3 has to be there. The only one that doesn't need to be there is the 4s, because the 4, since we know it's not here, I mean, like, it's not a requirement, which it can't be now that I'm thinking about it, but it's not showing that it's a requirement. The 4 doesn't go right there, basically, in other words. So this is a 1, 2, 3 triple right here. That's interesting. Actually, I think we could do that with every single one of them. That same logic that we did right there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's gonna go right here too. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think every single one of them is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna be obnoxious, by the way. Super obnoxious. But I'm putting in these numbers right here. So because we know that the 1, 2, 3, 4 is gonna be here, the rest of them is gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The reason why I wanna do that, this can be, like, we don't know the clue digit right here, so it can be a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. We don't know. Same thing with this one up here. But what I'm thinking is, because we know that the 4 is right here, and we know that the 4 is going to be right here, that means the 4 has to go here somewhere. Same here, has to go here, so that means the 4 needs to go here. If the 4 is here, the 4 is here, that means it has to go here. Oh, that's what it is. So since this is right here, this 4 and this 4 is showing that it has to be here, we just showed right now that the 4 is, because it's seeing this, has to go down here. So the only place a 4 can go is right here. Perfect. Got our first digit. I think that's probably going to be the same thing here. So 4, 4 has to go here. 4, 4 means it's not that digit. This is going to be our 4. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna fill in these really quick. Since we know the 1, 2, 3, and then the 4 are already on this grid, these grids, we know that this is gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's gonna be relevant that, like, the reason why I'm putting this here, because I think it's gonna be relevant based on when we start doing the summing. It's probably gonna be relevant, like how low and how high these numbers get. Also, what I'm gonna need to do, just noticing, there's like, they're crossing, and since we know that they don't branch, we know it's not like, hey, it's coming here and here, so we know that this is all one. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, I need to label these a different color because they're starting to cross. So let's do that color. We know that this is gonna be, let me do orange. This was already blue, so let's just do that. And I probably want to change this blue to something else, just because this might connect, or it may not connect, and I just want to make sure it's not confusing. And this goes here. What else color is there? Yellow. Oh, and there's one up here. Red. Did that help us? I don't know. Well, oh, no, never mind. I was going to say this is a low number, but we don't know. We actually don't know if this is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or a 9 as well. Same here. We at least, oh no, we don't know where that stops. We at least know that 8 plus 9, so the highest that the sum is going to be is 17, but that's not really going to help right now, so I think and we at least know that this is going to be a 4 or higher. Should I label that? it's going to be really stupid. Again, I don't know why I'm doing it. I think I'm just doing it for the summing reason. Just to be relevant that this is not 1, 2, or 3. It's kind of ugly. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be labeling it, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. So this 5 means that the clues that are showing up right here is going to be a 1, 2. Like there at least has to be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like there has to be 2 of those digits before there's a 5. I don't know if I want to label it though. So it really could be anything. Same right here. We know that the one clue is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? This is obvious. So this is showing that there is a 5 in this grid, right? Well, this is also showing that there's a 5 in this grid. Well, how can that be? There can't be 2 5s, right? Like, let's just say that this was a 5 and this was a 5. But there can't be 2 5s in a single grid. It has to be 1 through 9. So the only place where they both share a cell is right here. So this is the 5. Perfect. So we see the ends actually. Oh, and check this out. We have the rest of the digits. So let's label them really quick just so we can see them. So this is going to be a 1, 3, and 8. And these are going to be a 2, 7, or 9. Meaning, this is a 4 and a 6. Perfect. Alright, and the 5 obviously gets rid of that. I suppose. I don't know. Okay. Where do I go now? 5 is not... not really helping me too much. Maybe it has to be these. If this is a 7 and a 9, let's just say this is a 7 and 9. That's 16. Is there any way that you can make this a 16? No, because 4 plus the highest it could be is a 9 is only 13. So that means this can't be a 7-9 pair. It has to have a 2 in it. So the 2 has to be, it's either going to be 9, which would be 5, 4, or it would be, this would be 11, which would be 7, 4. Actually, we can label that. So this is either going to be a 5 or a 7. Based on if this was a 2 plus 7, which is 9, this would have to be a 5. And if it's 2 plus 9, which is 11, that would have to be a 7. So, actually that kind of helps a little bit. So we know that this is the 1, 2, 3 triple over here, because this one's the 7, the 5, 7. And if the 2's right here, that means this is not a 2. Boy, that was fun. Wonder if we could do something similar here. Yeah, if this is a 1 plus 3, like let's just say that there's no 8 in here. So it's a 1 plus 3, that's already 4, and you can't have 0 right here. So this has to have an 8, which means the 8 is not there. And then the 8, it would be 8 plus 1, which is 9, which would make this 5. Is it going to be 5, 7 again? Let me see. 3 plus 8, which is 11. And then that would be, yep. And then this would be a 1, 2, 3 pair. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. Alright, let's clean up a couple things. Since we know the 8 is right here, get rid of the 8 here. Since we know the 2 is right here, this is not going to be a 2. I think that's it for right now. Did that help with anything? It does make these a quadruple. Like the 1, 2, 3, 4 pair has to be here, meaning that this is not a 4. So the 4 has to go here. Like in this line, the 4 has to go in one of these 4, which would be right here. So, but if there's a 4 here, that means there's no 4 here. There is a 4 here. And I think the same is going to be applied here. Since this is a quadruple, that means the 4 is not here. It's going to be here. Which means this is not a 4. This would have to be the 4. Actually, we can go around town. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I think it's going to apply to everything. So this is not a 4, which means this has to be the 4. Because we just... I got it. Does that work out here? It does. This has to be the 4. Did it give us any more clues? 1, 2, 3, 4. That checked out. 2, 3. So that checks out. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this shows an 8, meaning the 8 has to be here. So that means these 3 are not an 8, meaning these 2 have to be an 8, meaning these are not an 8. Since there's no 8 in here, that means there has to be an 8 here, which means this is not an 8. And since this 8 is seeing these 2, that means this has to be the 8, which means this is not the 8. I thought that was going to give us something. Well, at least it knocked out a couple things. Yeah, knocked out a couple things. Okay. Let's kind of label the same thing here. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know where to go next. Math, I guess. Let's see. The highest that this can be... We don't know if it ends right there, though. Here's a new one. I don't know if this is connected. It probably is, because it has to go through a grid somewhere. I mean, it could wrap this way. I'm just gonna make it a different color for right now. Let's make it purple. I suppose. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple right here, meaning this cannot be a 1 or 3, so this is an 8 actually. I mean, it cleaned up a couple things, but it didn't open anything up. Oh, you know what it did do? It did close that up, so that's at least good. Okay. What's the highest that this can go? 5 plus 9 is 14. Meaning this, the only way that this can be 14 is an 8, 6 or a 9, 5. I don't think that's doing anything. What if it's a 1, 2? 3 plus 9 is 12. How do you make 12? You can't with the 9. You can't with an 8. Because minimum is 5, so 8 plus 5 is 13. 7 plus 5. I can't do 7 plus 5 right here because that would make this digit impossible. Like if you had 5, 7 here, what digit would you put in here if these were 2, 5, or if these were 5, 7? So 5, 7 doesn't work. Meaning this can't be a 1, 2 pair. This has to have a 3 in it. If it has to have a 3 in it, this is a 1. Which makes this the 3. I don't know if that really helped. Well, here's another red. So these 3 are equal to these 2. I don't know yet. Let's go back here really quick. I just want to finish my thought over here before going somewhere else. Okay, so this is so we know that this is going to be a 5. So 5 plus 4 is 9. Can you make a 9 out of these two? No. I mean, the minimum you can do is 11. So 4 is definitely not going to be it. 5 is definitely not going to be it. If it's 6 plus 5, 11. 5, 6 do work. If this is 7 plus 5, that's 12. And again, the only way that you can get 12 is a 7, 5, which you can't do. So this could never be 7. 9 plus 5, and that's 14, and we know that that is possible because we did that earlier. Did I just say that? Let me do this again. 5 plus 6, that's 11. Can I make 11 with 7s at all? No. 5 and 6 are used. Period. If this is 5 plus 9, which is 14, I can't use a 7 because it would be 7 plus 7. I can use 6, 8, or 5, 9. So that means this can never be a 7. That's basically what I was trying to get at. Still didn't really open up anything. Though, if this is 5, I mean, we know it's 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. This can't be a 5, this one right here. Because if that's the case, since this has to be equal to this, that means these two numbers would be the same. Because 5 plus 6, and then 5 plus 6, it would be, there's 2 6s in a row. You can't do that. So this could never be a 5. Still didn't open up anything. 5, 6. 6 goes right there. That still works. I just noticed, looking over here, this 8 is showing that this can't have a 9 in it. 5, 6, 7 could still fit with that last clue, but 9 cannot, because then it would be, the clue would say 8, 9, not ending with 8. So there is no 9 in here, meaning there is 9s here. Meaning there's no 9s here. Meaning there's 9s here. Meaning there's no 9s here. Meaning there's 9s here. No 9s here. Meaning there's 9s here. Which we know that this has to be adding up to these 3. That was convenient. Okay. I don't see anything over here. Oh man, there's a lot of numbers on my thing. Blah, 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 blah. Surprised that 9 clue didn't give me anything. It's basically what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, it's not really giving me anything. Oh, wait. The 9 is seeing this, so there's no 9 here. This is a 5, 6, 7. There's a 6 right here. 6 would go here, 6 would go here, 6 would go here. Oh, wait. Hold on. I just said, if this is a 6, that means there would be a 6 here, which is these. That means there would have to be a 6 here, which would see these, which means there would have to be a 6 here, but then that would see this original one. Does that happen here too? 6 sees this. Again, 6 sees this. if this is a 6, which makes this a 6, which makes this a 6, so there would have to be a 6 here. So both of these cannot be a 6. It's a 5 or a 7. It's still not revealing anything to me. I thought that was gonna do something. It could still be a 5 or, like, it's either a 5 or a 7, because we know that these two, like, it's not gonna be in that logic because that has the 5 or a 7. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's check this at least. Because these are such high numbers, what is the minimum that this can be? Minimum that it can be is a 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, which is 9 plus 6, which is 15. How do you get 15 here? 15 or higher? Well, there's a 5 in here. So that already means that there's no 5 here. Actually, I just noticed something. If there's no 5 there, that means these are the 5s. These are the 5s. So that means the 5 has to go here somewhere, which means these are not 5s. I still don't know if that's revealing anything. I don't think so. But let's continue right here really quick. Did I say it needs to be 15 or higher? Yeah. So 15 or higher means it would be a 9, 6. We know that there has to be a 9 in here. 9 plus 6 is 15, so that works. To get 16, this could be a 5. No, never mind. A 5, 6, 7, let's just say. Like, I'm trying to do it without making any of these a 4. If none of these are 4s, the lowest that this could be is a 5, 6, 7, which would be 18. You can't get 18 out of there. So that means 4 does have to go in here. So there is a 4. What about a 4, 6, 7? That would be 17. Can't have 17. So there has to be a 5. Which I'm basically saying that this is a 4, 5 pair right here. Let's get rid of that 5. So if this is 9. And we just said that this is 9. That means this has to be a 6 or a 7. So this, so it does work. It just it got a little smaller though. That's probably gonna help. That seemed like something, at least. Like the 5 is not gonna be here. Oh, 5 is not gonna be here. 4, 5 is seeing that. So this is a 7. And the puzzle's basically solved now. I am loving it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do a lot of cleanup now. Yes. Okay, so this is a 6, 9 pair right here, which means, again, since this is 9, this is gonna be our 6, boys and gals. Okay, since that 6 is seeing this, that means the 6 are going to be right here. Actually, this is going to be a 6, 9 pair, which that 6 is seeing that. So this is a 5. It's the 7. Let's get rid of that bookmark right there. 9 is the only place that this can go in that realm right there. The 6 and the 9 are seeing this, so this is our 7, this is our 8, and of course now that we're doing that, it's kind of cleaning up a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get rid of the 7's here. The 6 is here. 6, 7. Alright, so this is good. This is good. 4 scene, I don't know yet. Blah 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 blah. At least want to get rid of the stuff that it's not. 7's. Okay. Alright, so since this is a 6-9 pair, because we know this portion right here, you know, obviously the 6 and 9s are right here, so that's going to be the 6-9s pair. This is going to be the 8, because the 6s are seen right there. So these are going to be the 6-9s, I want to say, because this is 6-9 again, so that's 6-9. So get rid of that 7. And get rid of that 6. Okay. Okay. That was a lot of updates. Does this check out 1, 2, 3, 7? We do see the 7. Blah, 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 blah. Good. We're rocking and rolling here. Can we solve this right here? Since this is an 8, since now we know that this digit's right here, 8 plus 9 is 17. Can we get 17 out of this? Heck no. So this is going to be a 6. So that means this is the 14. And then 5 plus 9 is that right there. All right, cool. Okay. This 5, 7 and this 5, 7 is seeing this, so this is our 8, which means we're going to get the digit here, which is a 5. So the 5, 7, that means that's 11, so this is going to be our 3. This is our 1. Excelente. This 5 down here is seeing this, so this is our 7, this is our 5. This 5 is seeing up here, so this is our 4, this is our 5, this is our 6, 4. Everything is filled out here, so let's do that. Alright, let's clean everything up again so that we're not seeing things that we're not supposed to be seeing. This is not a 5, this is not a 4. Okay. Alright, so we have a little bit more revealed here. This is going this way. We don't know if it's coming over here yet. Though, the lowest that this can be is a 5, 6, which is 11. This is really low. So, can you even make anything past 11 with a 6? No. 6 plus 3 is 9. So this has to be our 9 right here. Which makes that the 6. And because of that, I mean, I guess we can just keep on doing this. Okay. Because of that, this can't be 9, because if this is 9, right, that means these two have to be equal to each other. Well, we're already showing that this is a 1, 2, 3, and this is a 6 or an 8, so that's definitely not equal to each other, so this is our 5 right here. Again, minimum that we can do is a 5 plus 6 is 11. If not, it's a 5 plus 8, which is 13. 9 plus, the highest it could be right here is 12. 9 plus 3. So this is definitely not the 8. So this is a 6, which makes this thing 11. So this is going to be a 2. can clean up a little bit. I love it. I love it. Sixes, we're seeing that right there. Same thing. Nines are going away right there. Was that true? I guess so. Which makes that why can't it be 9? Oh yeah, because the 9s were right there. Excellent. Okay, that checks out. Wanted to do it before, just in case I didn't like bookmark something or pencil mark something correctly. I just wanted to double check that that was actually the case. Okay. Cool. Okay. Oh, forgot to get rid of those. So these 1, 2s are saying this. So this is our 9. This is our 2. So this is not purple. Now that we see the reveal, this is actually going to be our yellow line. I'm thinking that we have to do this in order to solve the rest of the puzzle. Well, we know because this doesn't have a 3 in it. There has to be a 3 in here. So 3 plus 8 is 11. So this is either gonna, it's either gonna be a 1 or a 2. So it's either gonna be a 12 or a 13. So how do you get a 12 or a 13 with this being a 6? You don't, because 6 plus 3 is 9. So this is already not going to work with the 6. So this is our 9, which I'm just going to fill in a couple other things before doing that. But what this is kind of saying is, can we make 10 out of this? No, because again, 11 is going to be the lowest, or sorry, 12 is going to be the lowest. So this cannot be a 1. Again, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 8 is 12. So the lowest that this could be is a 12. 9 plus 3 is 12, so this is our 3. Can't be a 2, in other words. So this is our 3. Oh, I did something wrong. I accidentally had it highlighted on 2 different ones. Alright. Cool. Alright, so if this is our 12, yeah, we can't make this 13, so it has to be a 1 and a 3 and a 2. So now it's 12. Alright, with that, I think we should be done. Or not. Are we not done? The hell am I missing? Twos. Oh my god, this right here, this quad right here, it shows that there's a 2 within here, so this is our 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We freaking did it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion because 3 is in the corner, huh? I always love cracking the cryptic. I can't speak. I did a puzzle. That's why I can't speak. My God. Anyways, that was a cool puzzle. I really like how the puzzle kind of I don't know. I just like Fog of War. So like when it was opening up, especially like when it started opening up in the middle, and then you had to kind of like, you know, do some like logic and math, especially this part right here, where it was just like, I think figuring out what these numbers were opened up the entire thing. But basically, like, you had to kind of, you know, like figure out the math of this first, which was really unique on how we came to decide the 6 and 9, because we kind of had to like trail it everywhere, which was really cool. Yeah, I hope that you guys, you know, if any of you guys did the puzzle, hopefully you guys had fun with it. I love these puzzles, so I'll be doing one again, every other week we're gonna be doing one. I know I do some on my spare time, but like the ones that I stream, you'll be seeing it on YouTube right here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please do all that stuff. You know the thing. Everybody always says it. But yeah, more content here. And again, in 2 weeks, we'll be doing another Sudoku. So prepare for that. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.